Today on Softball 360, presented by the ASA, the showdown in Motown on the Stadium Power Tour in Detroit. Team Easton, Mike in Combat, and Dee Marini take on Comerica Park, home of the Tigers. Meet Coach E, Ken Eriksen, the headmaster of Team USA. Venus Taylor goes one-on-one with Coach E as the Americans prepare to play the world. This is not your typical softball team. Winning is defined by much more than the final score. These players are all U.S. military veterans, and it's hard not to see the price they paid. Follow the progress of the Wounded Warriors, the only amputee softball team in the world. Those stories and a tour of the new home of the ASA Super, Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Ready to rock and fire? Great, because Softball 360 starts right now.
Excited to bring you the news, features, and the how-to.
All right, it's time to get it on.
Greetings, softballers, and welcome to Softball 360, presented by the ASA. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and we're going to get this softball party started with an inside look at Team USA. Venus Taylor, our feature reporter, is going to give us a behind-the-scenes look at Team USA as they represent America, all led by head coach Ken Eriksen.
Imagine the job description: scout, evaluate, and create the best women's softball team in the world. If that's not enough, take 18 superstars and get them to play as a team, plus travel the world, all while representing the United States. Challenging? You bet. But for Team USA head coach Ken Eriksen, this is what he lives for.
You know, you start with 48 and you're whittling it down to who could be the best in these situations, who could be your best personnel, and what's the type of philosophy you have offensively, defensively, pitching-wise, and so forth. So when you got it down to 24, you know, we brought 24 players in, and not one player that didn't make the final 17, not one player played themselves off the program. I mean, that was the difficult evening for the selection committee to come up with that final 17, and I don't mind telling you that it was a very sleepless night.
Coach Eriksen is amazing. He has so much knowledge to give to these players, and they're still actually learning the game. We interviewed them the other day, and they said, you know, we are still learning, and it's great to see players at this level who still want to learn the game. He instills great confidence in the players, and he gets them to play together as a whole. There is no doubt that they're playing together as a team, and they're doing a great job.
Coach E has a world-class softball resume. College and pro standout, Olympic gold winner in 2004, and the winningest coach in USF history with 11 NCAA appearances. When his team wears the USA colors, Coach E knows they have to be sound on the field and off.
You know, the philosophy of staying in the moment is huge for me. You know, I'm not a big statistical guy, in all honesty, when it comes to what you did in the past. But what we're going to try to do, and what we're going to try to accomplish today, and what they're presenting to us. So it's a respond and react type of thought process. I think that we do better with that in life, and that's what we're trying to instill in these young girls today.
He really knows the game, and every day I learn something new, that's for sure. Like, he's one of those people, he'll say something and you're like, wow, it seems so easy. It just makes playing a lot more fun.
Team USA is a hand-picked squad of softball superstars. A victory in the recent World Cup established their reputation, and they are quick to point out that success starts at the top.
He's a very, you know, like down-to-earth coach, and he's kind of different from what I'm used to playing for, and, you know, I absolutely love it. I'm learning something new every single day, and, you know, he challenges me, all of us, makes us really think.
We just have to believe in ourselves. We have to do what we know how to do and believe and trust that what Coach E has us doing is better than what the other team's going to do. You know, stay a little bit more mentally sharp, physically sharp.
It's about relating to people and talking to people, because in all honesty, if you think about it, as a coach of programs, your job is to put the best team on the field and get a W. Well, why would you try to make anybody in your organization feel bad about themselves if you're trying to all work together to get the W? So there's different approaches. That's my approach. But I've got great people to work with. When you have great people to work with, it makes it a lot easier.
For more on Team USA, head to softball360.com as they head to the Netherlands for the ISF World Championships. More ahead on Softball 360. Stay tuned.
Still ahead, meet a softball team sharing inspiration across the nation as the Wounded Warriors play ball. For these war vets, softball is much more than a game, and their story will rouse you. The ASA Long-Haul Bombers are getting some tips from the Tigers as they prepare for a one-of-a-kind home run show in Detroit. Can they claw out of one of the largest parks in the Bigs? Get ready for the showdown in Motown. And check out this field of dreams. Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark in Oklahoma City, home of the Red Hawks of the Pacific Coast League, the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. It's a nifty ballpark located at the corner of Johnny Bench and Mickey Mantle Drive and seats about 9,000. It was recently named the #2 minor league ballpark in the nation by Baseball America. Bricktown Ballpark is also the site of the ASA Super and the Stadium Power Tour Finals on Friday, September 26th. For more info, log on to softball360.com. Softball 360 is brought to you by ASA USA Softball, the national governing body of softball in the U.S. By Easton Sports, there is a difference. The difference is Easton. By Miken Sports, elite equipment for the elite player. Miken Sports. By DeMarini. Upgrade your game with the DeMarini Stadium CL22 and Flipper Aftermath. And by OfficialGear.com, the one-stop shop for umpires and officials.